For me, it's pretty exciting. I've been around diesel buses all my life, and this is truly different. And I think what inspires me about it is that it is truly a zero-emission alternative to what we've done all along.
When I first heard it was coming on the property, I had my doubts. Hydrogen, everybody gonna get, you know, different thoughts about hydrogen. But now that the bus has been on the property, I believe it's either 4 or 5 years now, it then went in one ear and came out the other. It's a great tool to use. It's great for the environment. So far, my passengers, they love it.
The people that are most susceptible to exhaust emissions and the noise are the people we serve, and this technology helps in a big way to cut that down.
There's no transmission, so it doesn't have the shifts as you're driving. It's always, constant smooth, so it helps with the passengers, makes them more comfortable. The braking system, it has electronic regenerative braking, which helps recharge the batteries during stopping. So when you're slowing down and stopping, you don't have the jerking what the other buses had with the transmission shifting and the brakes, how they were working. So everything kind of works together.
On the diesel bus, we have a transmission and an engine. On the fuel cell bus, we don't have a transmission and we don't have an engine. So basically, all that money that you're spending on all the maintenance for the engine and transmission, you don't have to worry about that at all.
With the hydrogen bus, fuel cell bus, as opposed to a regular diesel bus, we don't have as much of the day-to-day maintenance problems that we have with the other one. There's no oil to change, there's no fuel filters to change, there's no tune-ups to do, there's no internal mechanical parts that fail over time and mileage. And with a regular engine, you got to tune it up, you got to adjust the valves, you got to change injectors, you got to do a lot of routine maintenance to keep them serviced, to keep them running, to keep, so we have on-time service. But with this, there's no internal parts that we have to worry about. Everything's, it's all done within the fuel cells.
We're putting out a good quality vehicle. We're setting the standard for maintenance as far as how the buses are maintained, and we're also setting the standard for safety.
And I love to work in something cleaner. It's not a lot of like diesel bus where you got all this grease, oil all over the place. This is a nice environment, cleaner, quiet. You ride the bus, has a lot of power. It's just great, and I'm really excited actually to be able to work in these buses.
The best part I think I like about it the most is it's just all new technology. It's just a new learning experience every day, something different. We get to get in there and it's just like being a kid in a candy store.
It's very safe to drive. It's very easy to drive, very easy to operate.
It has more power. When you step on the gas, it goes. You don't have to, that's something I had to practice. You don't really have to put a lot of breakage in it. You kind of just take your foot off and you feel it slowing down.
I like the way it handles. For me, being here 26 years of service and driving something different from a diesel to a hydrogen electric bus, it really handles nice.
Another thing that's exciting about this bus is the reaction that you get from the passengers. They get on the bus and they're like, oh, wow. And I've seen passengers do this. When I didn't have the fuel cell bus, I'll pull up. The fuel cell is coming. They won't get on my bus, they'll wait for the fuel cell. So, I think they're very pleased with it. The public really loves the bus.
It makes me feel good that AC Transit's at the forefront for putting out this type of technology.
It does give us pride that they want to be the leaders in the industry with the fuel cell bus.
Down the road, you could tell your kids and grandkids that you were part of something that really made a difference in the world.
It's always great to be part of the beginning of something good and new and exciting, It feels wonderful.
Because this is the future. I think this is good for everybody.
When I drive it, I just feel like I'm special today. I got the fuel cell. Yeah.
Just go green.